Look who's shopping for the next Michael Kors. Hello and welcome to the Deal Report. I'm Jeff Kanige. Last month, designers, writers, and glamorous spectators gathered at Fashion Week, actually several fashion weeks. The globe-trotting crowds follow the threads from New York to Milan to Paris, all of them studying and critiquing what the well-dressed and equally well-heeled will be wearing next spring. It's an autumn ritual that draws the same well-known personalities year after year. Recently, though, the fashionable faces have been joined around the runway by a new group, investment bankers and partners at private equity firms. As the Deal's Richard Collings reports, the money people are less interested in the fabrics than they are in the companies staging the extravaganzas. These folks are looking for brands that will capture the imagination of the press and public. The bankers and buyout mavens won't be carrying the handbags sparkling under the Klieg lights, but they hope at least one of those bags will sell well enough to fill their wallets. The model everyone wants to emulate is Michael Kors. The company struggled for a time, but exposure on the reality TV show Project Runway turned the brand into a hit. Rising from a bankruptcy filing in 1993, Michael Kors is now worth about $15 billion. Now, finding another Michael Kors isn't easy. There's no set formula. As Richard notes, the process isn't really a science. It's more like hitting the lottery. Still, there are a couple of factors investors can look for. First, accessories. The average consumer may not be willing or able to wear most of the dresses and skirts that sashay down the runway, but they can carry one of those handbags. Priced correctly, cheap enough to be within reach of most shoppers, but expensive enough to be a splurge, an accessory can quickly find a mass market. That's what makes Rebecca Minkoff a brand to watch. The designer's sales have grown from about $10 million 4 years ago to about $60 million last year, largely on the strength of its oversized morning after bag. Second factor is China, and again, Rebecca Minkoff sets the pace. The company wants to open 35 stores across the country, a bet on China's growing middle class. In fact, growth in emerging markets will be a key to success for up-and-coming fashion houses, and could mean that the New York to Milan to Paris Fashion Week rotation might someday extend to China. In New York, this is Jeff Kanige for The Deal.